me, the most exciting thing that I've seen at this conference is the talk by Mark Feeney this morning, that keynote address, talking about the work that he's done with Jack Cohen in the US, and that's work that really helps us understand what makes a fire advance, what makes a fire propagate from one fuel element to the next fuel element. There's been a lot of controversy over the last number of decades about whether it's radiation or convection or some combination of the two in a way that maybe wasn't understood that clearly. And Mark's work really shows the mathematics, or really lays out the mathematics of how those fires spread from one fuel cell to the next, particularly if the fuel cells are small, through an interaction of the wind flowing through the fire and the vortices generated by the heat from the fire. That's particularly exciting, and I think it's going to give us a revolution in the way we're going to be able to formulate fire models for fire simulation predictions.
I guess, Tom, what I'm seeing and what I'm excited about is that over the past 3 or 4 conferences we've gone from modelling being very abstract to now modelling being actively used within departments but continuously improved by partnerships with researchers and practitioners. And some of the sessions we just had, I just sat in on there with Danielle Martin from the CFA, just talking about grassland curing assessment, understanding how grassland curing influences fire behaviour. It's fairly basic fundamental modelling, but it has profound impacts.
So I work in the Adelaide Hills in the fire management area, and in that context we're about to start some fairly significant planning processes with the Bushfire management area planning process. So I think learning a little bit more about some of the bushfire management planning and modelling would be important to me. In addition to that, we do a fair bit of prescribed burning in Doona, and there is some information around how to improve how we go about prescribed burning and carrying out our fuel reduction mitigation strategies.
In terms of the maturity in the sector, the fact that so much of the science is already embedded, and that what we're actually doing is now looking at how to really think about what that means to community and bring in other technologies, such as we heard about this morning in terms of the intelligence technologies, and provide these much more dynamic understanding of situation, link that to dynamic forward predicting models. I think it sets us up well to really begin to get ahead of the game. And as we know, in major disasters it's hard to do, but probably the most critical things in terms of helping us and communities get ahead of the game, because the more confident we get in the information, the more that should just become an open stream. We just need to find ways to get it out there. So I'm sort of hoping to see just how others are dealing with those challenges.
Quite an important session is going to be the new fire danger rating system, which has quite wide-ranging implications for our industry. We haven't done anything to our fire danger rating system in the last 60 years. We've really stopped in time, largely using the MacArthur system. And now we have an opportunity to incorporate and use all this new research, the high resolution modelling, the better understanding of fire behaviour, to come up with a much more sophisticated fire danger rating system for Australia. And it's a big project. It's something that's probably going to take another 4 to 5 years to roll out. But it's quite important. At this conference we'll really be giving people an understanding of what direction we're working in, and engaging and working with our industry, so that they can have a better appreciation of what's involved in building a new fire danger rating system for Australia.